Hello and welcome to News Across Nigeria, where we bring you up to speed with the latest developments in your states across the nation. I'm Olumide Macaulay. Coming up on the program, outbreak of cerebrospinal meningitis kills 4 in Niger State. Yet another land feud erupts in Kwara State. And later, Katsina State partners with the World Bank to improve girl-child education. Thanks again so much for joining us. We begin in Niger State, where 4 deaths have been confirmed following an outbreak of cerebrospinal meningitis. The fatalities, which have been confirmed by the State Commissioner for Health, Dr. Mustafa Jibril, were recorded in Kacha local government area. At present, 31 cases have been reported, with 9 cases confirmed by laboratory tests. The 2 local governments badly affected are Kacha and Magama local governments. The State Commissioner for Health, Mustafa Jibril, tells us more.
The state discovered this about 2 weeks ago when we got reported cases in Magama local government of people coming down with headache, fever, and neck stiffness. So we immediately activated our state emergency operation team and sent them to Magama. We got the information from our district surveillance and notification officers. So as of today, we've had 31 cases reported in the state, 28 from Magama local government actually, 4 deaths, and the 4 deaths are all in Magama local government. We have 24 people in hospital, but they are all recovering and doing fine. And then about a week ago, we had a reported 4 cases in Kacha local government, but all the cases in Kacha local government are in hospital and they are doing fine. The Ministry of Health and released funds for us to be able to activate our emergency operation center to ensure real-time tracking and response to the outbreak activities over the whole 25 local governments, even though we have reported cases in only 2 local governments. Surveillance has been intensified. We have active case finding ongoing, and then importantly, active case management. Hospitals have been designated where patients will be taken if they fall ill. In Magama local government, the General Hospital Auna, where we have the highest number of cases, has been designated. We are currently in collaboration with the World Health Organization, the United Nations Children's Fund, the local government officials, and also the community leaders.
Crisis has broken out between communities in neighboring local government areas in Kwara State in north-central Nigeria. Reports say residents of Ofa community in Ofa local government area and Ijagbo in Onyu local government area are locked in a dispute over a strip of land on the common boundary between the 2 communities. Tension between both of them had been simmering for the past 10 years over the portion of land in an area known as Tade and Adeleke. Eyewitnesses told Channels Television that some youths from Ofa stormed the disputed area and destroyed homes and a community hall, resulting in a reprisal by the Ijagbo youth. Officers of the Nigerian Naval Command have been drafted to the area after efforts by police to calm the situation failed. In a statement, the Chief Press Secretary to the State Governor, Mr. Abdul Wahab Oba, warns that anyone found culpable will be dealt with according to the law. A quick response wing, which is a component of the Special Operations Unit of the Nigerian Air Force, is to be established in Nasarawa State. The Chief of Air Staff, Air Marshal Sadiq Abubakar, made the announcement during a visit to the Governor of Nasarawa State, Tanko Almakura, in Lafia, the state capital. According to him, the wing, which is to be replicated in Taraba, is targeted at beefing up security in the north-central region of the country.
We are also looking at not only Nasarawa State, of course, we are looking at Taraba State. We want to make sure that our people are able to go about their businesses without any fears. And as soon as we establish the quick response wing, which will be made up of special forces that are just about to graduate from training, that graduating on the 23rd of this month. Immediately after that graduation, we are deploying them here.
I'll be so delighted to hear that about up to 150 forces are likely going to be here with us. And you can imagine an addition of such number of forces, and Air Force for that matter, what it will entail to the security of the state. For this reason, my dear Chief, I would want to say that Nassau State will support you, will collaborate with you, will associate with you in every way possible to ensure the success of your initiative.
Nasarawa State Governor Mr. Tanko Amakura. Let's bring you news from the southwest now. In Oyo State, Governor Abiola Ajimobi has ordered the arrest and prosecution of herdsmen caught with weapons, as the casualty amongst farmers has risen to 9 people. He gave the directive at a meeting with farmers, herdsmen and security agencies and other stakeholders in a move aimed at dousing the tension. At the meeting, the Commissioner of Police gave an assurance of the force's commitment to bring the criminals to book.
It's a gathering of government officials, security agents, farmers and herders with the governor of Oyo State to review the security situation there. According to the State Police Command, at least 9 people, including an assistant superintendent of police, have been killed in clashes between farmers and herdsmen in the past 2 weeks. Governor Ajimobi, while appealing to both sides to allow peace to reign, orders the immediate registration of herdsmen to distinguish them from criminals.
We must know all the herdsmen, all the leadership, and all of them must be under the so that henceforth we must have a task force for this thing. They will be starting with the responsibility of ensuring that we don't have criminals or cattle rustlers under the pretense of being herdsmen.
For the State Commissioner of Police, the force has the capacity to deal with criminals disguising as herdsmen.
For what I can assure, the policemen don't die in vain. In the case of the policeman that was killed, 7 suspects have been arrested. We are going to arrest more by the grace of God. In Israel, we are still investigating. And those responsible for the death of Anderson will be brought to book.
As the state government and security agencies commit to bringing the criminals to book and curbing future killings, a surveillance unit under the joint security outfit, Operation Burst, is to be created to help curtail the menace.
Meanwhile, the House of Representatives is asking the federal government to reconsider the proposed establishment of colonies, cattle colonies that is, and encourage the herdsmen to embrace ranching of their cattle. After considering a motion on the need to educate and encourage herdsmen on the benefits of ranching instead of the proposed cattle colonies in every state of the Federation, the House observed that the proposed establishment of cattle colonies violates the Land Use Act. Our correspondent Kayla Megwa reports.
The clashes between farmers and herdsmen have stemmed from herds of cattle roaming across the country in search of grazing pastures. This is the view of members of the House of Representatives.
The incessant clashes between herdsmen and farmers.
In a motion sponsored by a member from Nasarawa State, the lawmakers observed that the proposed establishment of cattle colonies across the country is not in tandem with Section 42 of the 1999 Constitution and the Land Use Act.
Concerned that the decision to establish cattle colonies in each state could be in violation of Section 42 and 43 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as amended, and the Land Use Act, also urged the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Natural Resources to liaise with the State Ministries of Agriculture to speedily educate and encourage the herdsmen on the benefit of ranching.
However, Representative Nasiru Ahmed from Kano State opposed the motion, arguing that ranches will be more expensive for the herders.
In countries where ranching is done, if you notice, they have a steady rainfall of 7 to 8 months a year. Let's take some states, for example, in Nigeria, that have a maximum of 3 months of rain. If you have those cattle in a ranch, after that 3 months of rain, what happens?
The motion was then adopted through a voice vote, and the House Committee on Agriculture, Production and Services was mandated to ensure implementation. The committee was given 8 weeks to conclude its assignment and report back to the House for further legislative action. Kayla Megwa, Channels Television News.
You're watching news across Nigeria. Coming up, a center to help survivors of sexual abuse is established in Borno State. Please stay with us.